was asked which of my characters have been the most fun to write, and whether I've based any characters on myself or on people that I know. First, no, I haven't based any characters directly on people I know. Sure, bits and pieces of myself and other people have slipped into characters here and there just because creativity comes from remixing all the influences around us, but I've never intentionally set out to base a character on any real person. And the other part of the question asked about which characters have been the most fun to write. I enjoy writing almost all of my characters for different reasons, and I say almost because the characters that are really despicable end up being harder and a little bit less fun to write. Lucien Geik in this book, AKITHAR'S Greatest Trick, was really hard to write, for example. He's a lieutenant for the Scarlet Kites, which is a group of governmental mage hunters, sort of fantasy ice, if you will. Even aside from hunting down innocent mages, he's also just a reprehensible person, and I've had a lot of readers tell me that they hate him more than they've hated any other villain ever. But in this same book, the characters Doran and Fairy were so much fun to write. They are two street kids in an Oliver Twist kind of street gang, and they get tangled up in a much bigger story. Fairy is the character that readers most frequently tell me is their favorite, and she might be mine as well. But I also really enjoy writing a character named APAC. He's an engineer who designs special effects and tricks for a stage magic production, and he's really fascinating to me. He's very analytical and has a really no-nonsense kind of approach to things, but he's also very religious, which is a big taboo in the realm of Teshavar. And I wrote APAC to be coded kind of in the direction of some neurodivergent traits years before I myself was actually diagnosed with some of those very things. And then a couple of new primary characters get introduced in this book, Lysandra's Deepest Fear, and I absolutely love writing both of them. Nock is a young woman who was sold to the Empire as a child and raised to be an assassin. Things didn't work out there, and she's on her own now and is trying to make peace with the thing that she's the best at doing, being the thing that she hates doing the most. And the other new character I really enjoy writing is Quentin Nix. He is a notorious sea captain with a long history of piracy and smuggling, and he finally gets caught by the Imperial Navy. He's given the choice to be tried as a pirate and hanged, or to betray his friends and former crewmates and hunt them down and round them all up for the Empire. He chooses to save his own neck, and when we first meet him in this book, he's finishing bringing the final member of his previous crew to Imperial justice. He's done what he had to do to save himself, but he's ruined his reputation and he's full of guilt and shame now. And we get to see him go on a journey, both literally and figuratively, to figure out how to live with his conscience. So, off the top of my head, those are the characters that have been the most fun writing in what has been published so far. I wish I could also talk about something that I'm working on writing right now, but we'll have to save that for later.